Hey YouTube, just thought I'd do a quick review. Some people have asked me to do a review of my workbench. Plans for it are on my blog, which you can see below the video if you want to have a take a look. It's worked out really well. I've got the workbench sorted with a few different tools at the moment. I've got the bench grinder here. It's just a really small 150 watt one. It's done everything I needed. If I was to change anything, I'd probably move it out further from the table so that all the metal filings fell on the ground rather than the table. Then you've got the vise. The vise has also been extremely helpful. You cannot do anything in DIY without a vise. Just holding it in place and so forth. The location is key. Make sure that you have the vise as far out from the table as possible so that the inside jaw, that's this one here, is as far away from the table so that anything around the table, around the vise, can be locked into the vise without hitting on the edges of the table, if that makes any sense to you. You can see that I've got the diagonal braces here. I use one side for rags and the other side for a PowerPoint. They've both been handy and have helped to strengthen the workbench, although I'm not sure that it even needs it. To that end, I've got a middle brace underneath this table, underneath the workbench. There's another leg there. I don't think you need it, so you don't have to put that in if you don't want to. The table has been really strong. Nothing's failed on it in 4 years of use. I could highly recommend the welding course that I refer to in my blog because it's helped me, and if you are new and starting out on your welding journey, then I would just think that it's a great place to go. I also shortly after it built this very simple bike stand or workbench for my bicycles so I can work on them. Very simple, saved me about a couple $100. Just made it out of the scraps that I had around. So yeah, once you start welding, it's hard to stop because you can basically, your imagination's your limit. What else? I've got the workbench press here, so the drill press has been fantastic as well. I recently bought this attachment, that's the one in blue. Really helps to do any precise sort of milling. Well, it's not really milling, but really precise sort of work. Definitely recommend something like that if you have a drill press, to make sure you locate. And if you want to drill in straight lines, perfectly straight lines, it makes it really simple to do so instead of having to undo a chuck and move the piece along or so forth. I also found that with the workbench I wanted to do some woodworking. Originally, of course, I was doing metalwork, and I found that there was nowhere for me to do a router or to house a router, so I thought about building another workbench, which I really don't have the space for, or cutting out an insert and putting it in the middle of the workbench. But then there was problems with the frame, and there were problems with getting the piece in and out, and it just seemed a bit awkward. So I had a bit more of a thought about it and came up with this. I'll show you the bottom side. So here's a circular saw that's been basically bolted to a piece of MDF with pine bracing, and that's the bottom side that you're seeing there. And over here you can see, sorry for the blurriness, that's the where the blade can be adjusted up and out, so you can use it. And I've got one with the router already installed here. It takes about 10 seconds to put up and take down. It's just held by the pine bracing, which is bolted to the legs of the workbench, and up top I've just used quick grips to put in there. They don't move and it's been fine. Obviously, if you're going to build something like this, be very careful. Make sure that your system is steady and solid before you start, and don't use anything too big on it. Obviously it's just used for smaller pieces of wood, that's all I've ever used it for. Yeah, so basically that's it. I can really recommend both the welding course and my plans that are free on my blog, so take a look. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.